Well, yeah, let's get into it. So let's see what cards come out. One thing about me about when I read, I don't read my cards in reverse, and then I don't read cards that I have to flip over. So if they didn't flip over, so I was like, do I show them a certain way? Should I put them here? I don't know.
Yeah.
You want to see them? I'll
Yeah,
let you see
we can do that. Yeah, we got the top-down view here.
Okay, perfect. So the first one was Prince of Swords. What I'm going to do is going to be a 9-card spread. So I'm going to go present, past, future. So this is what's happening right now in your life. Prince of Swords, having to deal with like small obstacles. You really don't want to have to deal with small obstacles, but because they're coming in, you're having to like find different ways to overcome them. And then we also have the King of Swords. So I do also see that there's bigger obstacles that you're going to have to put your foot down. There might be some obstacles. When I say obstacles though, it's things that are more pertain, I will say, work, and then having to change things in your life that you necessarily don't want to change, but you're going to have to kind of like step up and put yourself in that position for change, because if not, it's just irritating the fuck out of you. And if you don't do it, it's making you so pissed. You're like, fuck, like if I'm the only one that has to do it, like, fuck, I'm going to have to do it. And that's just what the fuck it is, but whatever. But I do see 10 of Pentacles. So that means that you're doing it for a reason of happiness, and it's going to work out for sure. And so whatever you have to put your foot down, it's going to work, and it's going to bring some positivity and longevity.
That's good. I'm loving it.
The artwork on these are really cool. I just noticed that the camera doesn't quite capture it. When you pull the card, are you able? I'll do it where I'll hit you with this, and then could you just yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can put it down, and I'll just give like the view like that.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about the past. So strength. How deep do you want to go?
Sure.
We're here. Let's go.
Here. Yeah, we're here. Let's make it crazy.
Okay, yeah. So when it comes to your emotions, there was a lot of illusions that you had to get past for you to have strength, because as you can see here in this card, there's like this genie that's here at the bottom, and it's like something was causing an illusion in your life, and you had to literally like find different ways to be like, okay, this isn't true. This isn't my reality. I'm not going through this. So you had to find a lot of strength in the past.
I'd say that's fair.
I mean, all of us though.
We've all come a long way for sure, though, and
then I also have the moon. So in the past, because there was like a lot of it was like you built yourself up to like not get hurt and to like not believe people's lies, and it's like what's being perceived to you. You really had to like be like, okay, is this real? Like you weren't judging things and situations based off of like your eyes. You're going based off of your intuition and what you felt. And that's why you had to use so much strength. But because you have the moon card here, there was still secrets that you probably didn't find out until a little bit later. But I mean, I'd have to go into that, but okay. And then the Empress. Yeah. So I'm definitely it was with an Empress that you had to maybe have like a strong conversation with. There was someone in your head that you're not over, and it takes a lot for you to have conversations with people about this past person, because it took you a lot of strength to get past them. So I mean, you don't have to say anything. Yeah. Okay. And we'll get into the future, and then I'll give you 2 oracle cards to kind of wrap things up so it doesn't get too deep. Oh, there's 3 right there.
Oh, look at that.
So I have the Tower. This is happening in the future. So I have the Tower card. I really like this one because it's not like a traditional Tower card. Like you have like this monk that's at the bottom, and he's doing some type of like resurrection type of like deal here. But it's like, let me see what the other cards are. This one wasn't turned over. Queen of Wands. So in the future, I do see a Tower moment, but now I have to see, because I'm like, I pulled 9 cards. I would like to see what the Tower moment's about before I say anything. Okay, so Tower moment, there's going to be a person that, let's look at this Death card really quick.
Oh, you're good.
I do think it's specifically a person that you will have a conversation with that's going to create this moment of an abrupt stop. And I don't know if it's going to be a conversation like, hey, I don't think things are working out, or hey, I want to move forward on this, or maybe you're having a conversation with your boss. But someone that has more like feminine energy, you're going to have a conversation with them and you're going to be like, hey, it's just not working out. Or you could just wake up and maybe to like a text message or something. I'd have to get more into that to kind of like figure out.
Right.
But there is going to be something that is ending in your life, but there's going to be something that fills its place with the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is someone who knows what they're doing, major manifester, close to the magician. So it's like pure alchemist. They just like, the Queen of Wands is someone who can make something appear out of nothing. Like you can turn, Midas touch type of shit.
Yeah.
And with the Temperance, so something great's going to be coming in. There's going to be a lot of balance when you end this situation. I do feel when this happens though, with this like tower moment or whatever it is, it's something that you've kind of been, it's been on the back burner. You haven't been wanting to deal with it. So the universe is bringing it to you.
Right.
Because you have to deal with it. Because if you don't, it's just blocking some of the balance that's supposed to be restored in your life. Okay. And so these are oracle cards. So they're just like little cards. This one is the self-care deck. Everyone should always be taking care of themselves all the time, because if not, what are you doing? Taking care of other people?
Right.
Okay. So yeah, let's see. What does he need? What's the advice that we have today?
ASMR on that shuffling though.
I
I'm loving
know,
it.
right?
It's like so just like gotta sample that shit.
Truth. So it says, tell the truth. Integrity is the key to living an authentic life. And then this is the Alice in Wonderland deck. And this is also my favorite because it's hella trippy. Like, wait till you guys see the cards. It's Alice in different forms. Thank you. So nonsense. You have 2. So cut the nonsense out.
Oh, man. That's impossible around here.
And then
in a high
at the
nonsense
bottom,
environment.
It's time to talk sense. And then messages for a rabbit is the second one. And it says service to the animal world. So I would suggest getting around some animals so you cannot be so tense throughout the day.
That's so funny because I really have been missing my dogs a lot lately. And I'm all like, I want to go see my dogs. But yeah, man. Yeah, all of that definitely. I've honestly never had a reading that like didn't feel pretty accurate, So that's Yeah, I'm like, that's...
Was it pretty? Yeah.
Yeah.